Sorry about that. Hi. Um, I don't know what this stream is gonna be. The stream is very impromptu and not very planned out. Um, I'm gonna be real. You might not be able to, hear it in my voice or see it in my model, but I'm feeling pretty bad right now. Um, and I know it's my fault. Essentially, what happened is, so I did that stream on censorship a few nights ago, and I decided, hey, I've talked about enough here to make it into a video. The video came out to almost perfectly, 25 minutes, and I put it out, and it's about to hit 1,000 views within like the next, I want to say, hour or two. On my end on YouTube Studio, it says 931. That's without verifying it. They'll update that later on the front end of YouTube. And I did the math, and I had to redo the math because I couldn't believe it. I actually went through and checked every comment, and not only was 70% of the comments negative comments, but 15% of everyone who watched the video, that counts towards the view count, 15% left a negative comment. Not that they left a comment. I'm not going from comment total. I'm going after removing all of the positive and neutral comments. I was still left at a staggering 138 negative comments on a video with 931 views. My whole day, okay, I don't know how many YouTubers do this. My whole day has been receiving notifications that I got a comment, and as I just said, 70% of those comments were negative. My whole day was just that. My whole day was just getting notified. Somebody left a comment. Almost all of them didn't watch the video because even though it's a 25-minute video, the average view duration is, I mean, I can tell you right now, maybe it's changed, but right now it's sitting at less than 2.5 minutes, at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. And the reason why I'm even saying all this is because I need a distraction, and so I'm going to stream some Fire Emblem. I knew I was kicking the hornet's nest. I knew I was kicking a hornet's nest. Probably the biggest hornet's nest, the most volatile and angry and bitter and aggressive hornet's nest. And I know because if you were to ask me 4 years ago, I would have been part of that hornet's nest. And it's funny, really, during that same stream that I got that video from, I talked about how much I love reading comments and, telling you guys, leave more comments, keep asking those questions, keep leaving those comments. I love interacting with you guys. And this time it was different. I've gotten heat before. I've posted some provocative videos before. Posted videos in defense of piracy. Theoretically, in Minecraft, YouTube overlords. Posted videos about how, Naruto teaches Christian doctrine. And I've pissed off quite a number of people by posting my videos. Posted a video against fan service. That one also got hate comments. I don't like using the word hate. I think the word hate doesn't mean what it actually means. It's just used as a sort of stand-in for negativity. Any negativity, be it like, emotional negativity or disagreement or whatever. And so I guess the only real way to express what I'm saying here would be more like vitriolic comments. I'm used to vitriolic comments. But even though I expected that this video was going to undergo an avalanche of negative comments, I expected that from the jump. I mean, I was thinking about that as I was making the thumbnail for it, which, by the way, I think I cooked with a thumbnail. I think the thumbnail looks really good, but like, I understood what I was doing. I just didn't think that the blowback would be this massive, this overwhelming, this constant. Like, so many, and I mean so many negative comments. Again, 15% of people who watched the video, and they, given the average view duration of like less than 2.5 minutes on a 25-minute video, they didn't actually watch the video. They clicked on it and then to respond to the title of it. And although I know that this is nowhere near even a fraction of what our Lord endures on the daily from people all over the world, and even though I know I shouldn't listen to the comments, I know I've heard it all before from YouTubers, you know, and I've thought to myself, you know, like, why don't they just turn off comments? Why don't they just, like, or not turn off comments? I don't want to do that, because then, like, that just validates people into thinking that I'm, you know, that I can't back up what I say. But I mean, like, why don't they, you know, like, stop reading their comment or whatever? And I think, like, for the first time, I actually get it. I've gotten hate comments before. I've gotten videos I've gotten videos to the point of having, like, you know, overwhelmingly, not overwhelming, like just majority negative comments. This is something else. And man, I just don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you guard against it, and I mean, you guard against it. You, like, try to shield yourself from it, because you know that the hate is coming, and you know that most of it is unwarranted, unjustified. These people don't know you. Like, I thought I was prepared, but there's like a bit of that negativity still, you know, cracks through the armor, and it's just made me feel bad, like, all day. I'll be real. I feel bad. You know, I'm not the type to start crying. I'm not gonna start crying just because of that, but like, I do feel bad. I don't think that I want to kick another hornet's nest anytime soon. This is gonna sound super baby of me or whatever, but I think I might just postpone the Demon Slayer review, because I've got a lot of, like, criticisms of Demon Slayer in that one, and you know, I've been trying to refine my points in it, you know, for a while. The script has taken me forever to make, and part of it is because, you know, I've had to revise a few things. I've had to really hone in and be precise on what my criticisms are of Demon Slayer. But honestly, I don't think I can do it. I don't think that I can take, like, my next video also getting, you know, like, a bunch of hate comments as well from, you know, people who are like, oh, like, you don't know what you're talking about, like, whatever. Even people, like, that spill over from the censorship debate. I had two cases. One of them, I tweeted about both of them. Look, Twitter is, for me, like, my sort of personal diary, I guess. I post whatever on there. Before I do that, I do want to acknowledge, Overbeast. I thank you for your apology, and I forgive you. That said, given that I will probably touch on this topic again in the future, and maybe even other topics where we might agree, I think it's best if I just, like, don't interact with your posts and you don't interact with mine for a while. So I won't be lifting the blog anytime soon, but don't take that to mean that I, like, hate you or anything. I don't. You know, we're both brothers in the Lord. I'd rather not deal with that right now. As for the other two things that happened, so, like, one of them, I'm an admin on the Catholic Diocese of Discord server, and it's the biggest Catholic Discord, and I link it in every one of my video descriptions, because I feel kind of indebted to that community for me having somewhere to start sort of sharing my videos and finding people that I agree with. And more than that, I'm glad to have been part of it before I was a mod, and I'm glad to have helped in shaping it afterwards. It's a community that I greatly value. If it ever gets taken down, it's going to impact me very heavily. Um, and the purpose of it is to be a sort of safe space for Catholics online, to be protected from all the nonsense of the outside of the internet. It's our little corner of the internet. It's our little safe space, and we want to protect it. Somebody tried to join it today, specifically to debate me on the topic of censorship. Not a Christian. They weren't Catholic. They weren't Protestant. They weren't anything. Just some dude or dudette that found my video and got so upset at me that they weren't satisfied just leaving 1 or 2 negative comments. They just gunned it straight for the server. And of course we banned it, because we ban debates in general. We don't let people join if they're just going to join to debate people. That's not what we do. This is not a debate server. And so, I banned them. But it's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Like, somebody would legit just join your Discord server just to debate you because they disagree with one YouTube video that they probably didn't, just statistically probably didn't even watch. And then the other one was this dude that blocked me from my perspective, but then went and commented under every single tweet that I made, to the point where they commented to argue with me about censorship on under a tweet that I was replying to from Nick with no K about One Piece. One Piece. It's One Piece, dude. It's One Piece. I was literally just saying the what's it called, the catchphrase that Frankie says, super, and this guy replies to me under it trying to argue about censorship. So yeah, I just needed to get that out there. I'm not feeling good. I don't think I want to kick a hornet's nest, and I'll probably announce it in a tweet later, but I'm delaying the Demon Slayer video indefinitely. Who knows, I might just combine it with the second half of the review, because that was the first half of the review, and it was going to be 20 minutes. I'm postponing it. I can't kick another hornet's nest. I don't feel apt to kick another hornet's nest. I don't feel good about kicking another hornet's nest, and I was planning to move away from negativity in my content anyway, after that video. So I think I'll just speed up that process and make something, you can call it safe and uncontroversial. But yeah, that is what it is. Anyway, let me just do something real quick and we can play some Fire Emblem. Oh, I don't know if you noticed. Let me pull up the thing here. I got beer this time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get drunk on stream. I'm not. I have limits and I know them very well. How's your guys' day been? Alright, let's play some Fire Emblem. We got we did a mission last time, and I'm just gonna try to talk to everyone to get the bond fragments. By everyone I mean everyone that I actually used.
Hi.
My goats, all of them are my goats. You are not my goats.
Hi.
I should add Hortensia. Maybe even replace Chloe with her. Can I adopt a pigeon? I adopted a pigeon. Look at that. Alright. Off to a good start. Marin. I think I used Marin in this one. I guess I didn't, or maybe just not enough. I don't know. It's been a bit since the last stream. Oop. This map is something else, though. I wonder if I can get over to that side. But first, Citrine. Thank you. And then, who else? Louis, my goat. Let me adopt this cat real quick. Louis, my goat. Let me take a sip of my beer before it gets warm. Alright. Oh, dude, this is the house they destroyed. You know, it's cool, though. It's cool that they, like, show you the aftermath of the battle. I wonder if I had saved that house, you know, like, would it... I don't know, like, would it still be standing if I had saved this house? I think that's cool. It's a cool little thing. Oh, hey, Shadow, how you doing, man? How's your day been? What you been up to? Somniel. Let's go. Let's go to the Somniel. I wanna train some units, especially Theodol.
いい海風。まさかセピア。侵害最近の。そうだよね。パパはでも。おかわいそうに。ルミエル、ソンブル。私は決めてる。だからパパの。素晴ら。二人とみんなのご。おかしい。ご兄弟。いい。これを見。ああ。本物。
Oh, is Vale? Oh, interesting. I want Vale in my army. It is a travesty. It is a travesty that she doesn't join your army until later in the story. That I really want Vale in my army. Come on. All right, let's see. So who do I want to train? Standard. Let's go with standard. And see, Aliar could use some training, but I'd imagine he's probably going to get a promotion sometime soon. In fact, I'm gonna look that up because I want to prepare for that. So, can he already promote? Have I been like holding off on promoting him unnecessarily? Is that why he's so weak? Let me check something. Inventory, or is it units? I don't know. System, storehouse, reference. Inventory. In manage items. Let's say that I give him a... I mean, I don't know, man. Like, let's say that I give him a Master Seal or whatever. Let me leave this area. I don't know how to... the menus in this game are so confusing. I agree with you. I support censorship too, but I was only talking about the banned games. It was not corn, and also I'm doing good. I just want to say hi. Sorry if I've been... No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It wasn't even necessarily like anything you said. It was just more like literally like over 100 people, over or like over 100 comments. You know, like that was what got to me. I don't want to order a meal. I'm not hungry. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Dude, how do I... What is this? No. How do I promote? I've done it before. I just don't remember doing it. This is the ring chamber. This does nothing. I'm not playing the stupid ring minigame, and you can't make me. They banned mouthwashing. Yeah. I couldn't tell you why it is that mouthwashing was banned, but frankly, the way I see it, it's, you know, collateral damage in a broader effort that's a lot more positive than any positivity that mouthwashing or what's the other one, Fear and Hunger, could bring. Like, you know, it's a shame. I feel bad for the developers. They should probably move to a different platform and sell it independently. But frankly, I find it to be collateral damage. Plus, the game already sold really well. Like, same thing with Fear and Hunger. The game already sells really, really well. But yeah, no, I agree. They got to be more selective with what's going on. I don't know. I don't really want to debate this topic further. I've had my share. I've had more than my fair share of discussing this topic today. How do I promote? Sure. Emblem rings, inventory, reference, but in reference, you know, there's like some, there's a lot of supports. There's a lot of supports to do. Then there's bond, ally notebook, ring reference and profile card, storehouse, somnial map system, depart. None of these. Dude, how do we promote again? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Shadower. See. Go to reclass. Fire Emblem Engage. Weapon proficiency, second seal, master seal. Right, so it's like, if I go into their inventory, because I know I have seals, like I know I have seals, but where are they? They have to be like at the bottom, don't they? They're not at the top. That's weird. Maybe I just don't have the seals anymore. Maybe I used them all. Is that it, chat? Am I just stupid? Did I just... Oh, no. I don't want to buy clothes. I'm good on clothes. I've got all the style I need. Thank you very much. No, I need... Item shop. Give me your seals. Master seal. There we go. And then inventory, and but you see that it didn't get given to... Oh my goodness, there it is. Change class. I'm an idiot. So yeah, we've got Divine Dragon. We got Dragon Child. What does he need for Dragon Child? That's a second seal? What would it do for him? What would it give him? Or did I already... I mean, what is his class? Oh, he is a Dragon Child. So yeah, I could have been upgraded. Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah. Aliar is behind, actually. It was not worth it keeping those levels, by the way. But it is good that I finally figured this out, because that was gonna be a problem. Okay, so there we go. Aliar is now promoted. And he has a lot of levels. Now, I'm gonna train some units. And then I'm gonna figure out next battle what I want to do with my units, because I need to decide on my flyers. It's not gonna be Rosado. I'm not using Rosado. But let's see, who needs, like, who can get levels just from fighting? Alchrist? But what did I even give him? He better not have a longbow equipped. He has a freaking longbow. Isn't that a longbow? And he's fighting Lin. No, he's using a silver bow. We're good. And he crit too. That was entirely overkill, gang. That was entirely overkill. That's funny though. Alright. Leveled up a little, got some dexterity, some speed. Very epic. And then, who else needs to train? Well, Theodore can't very well level up now, can he? I don't plan to use Gold Mary or Rosado. Although I might, I don't know. I don't want to use the femboy. I don't want to use this guy. We'll train some. We'll train Citrine, you know. Start her up well. Who's she fighting? You're cooked. You are so cooked. One shot. Your training gets easier the more units you get, because the more units you have, the more weak units there will be to choose from to pair your character up against, which means an easy victory. Now, I think we should probably just train Alchrist more. He needs more damage. He needs more everything, really. I'm not gonna say he's bad, but he is kind of falling behind. Ooh, camera movement. Ooh. Why is YouTube telling me to abide by community guidelines? Because it's their website. That was not good training. Ooh, there is a conversation though. It doesn't matter because, yeah, they don't. That doesn't matter. Taking a sip of this beer. Run to the armory and return it. I guess that's some quest that I didn't even like, that I wasn't even aware of. So that's the armory. I'm sorry, that's the smithy. This over here, I presume, is the armory. Certainly looks like an armory. Ancient well. What is this? Like the Ardean weapons from Monster Hunter? No, thank you. I have enough clutter to deal with as is. So we've done that. We can have our support conversations. I don't see why not. Let's, you know, reference, support. What does Amber have to say? Ooh, Theodore. You're gonna be a savior. Interesting. Is Amber a Christ figure? We should make a video about that. It'll be like 3 seconds long, but we should make a video about that. I have a question. If a story makes complex evil plans, like in Death Note, enjoyable, is it a sin? Because people make the argument that makes evil look fun. That is something I've wondered. Okay, but the problem is, the story treats those plans as bad. Light Yagami in Death Note dies in both endings. The manga ending and the anime ending are different. Light Yagami dies in both. There is no there is no good end to his schemes. You got to focus on what the story's trying to say. If the story's trying to say, hey, be evil, do crime, then yeah, it's a bad story. You shouldn't be watching it. But in the case of Death Note, part of it really is pride goeth before the fall. Like, a big theme about Death Note is The big theme in Death Note is pride and how pride can lead to downfall. Light Yagami got a god complex and he suffered the consequences. So you should focus on what the story is saying. See, he has a conversation with Saline, and I am skipping it just to get it out of my menu. Rosado has a conversation with Goldberry, and I plan to use neither of them, so I'm skipping them too. And then, let's see, it's all of the same, yeah. All of the usual suspects. Shame, shame. Okay. Now, inventory. I'm gonna look at their stats. So we have Chloe is a level 11 Wyvern Knight, and she has 22 strength, 17 dexterity, 18 speed. Compare that to Hortensia, 6 strength, but 14 magic. She's a magic user, so that's higher than Chloe's strength stat. Dexterity is 22, speed is 21, resistance is 25, luck is 19, but the issue that I have is that she aligns too closely with Ivy. And so the choice isn't really between Chloe and Ivy. I'm sorry, Chloe and Hortensia. It's Ivy and Hortensia. But I've already invested a lot into Ivy. So I don't see the need to use Hortensia. Especially, let me see her special skill. It's when unit uses a healing staff, it grants range +1. So she's a good healer. Whereas, you know, Ivy, her personal skill is not quite as good. But I've invested so much into Ivy, I don't know if I want to change. I don't know if I want to change that. Hey Pierce, how did you get into anime as a Christian? Oh, easy. I didn't. I got into anime when I was still living a secular life. I got into anime in high school when I started watching Sword Art Online at the recommendation of some of my dorm mates. And I just sort of started liking anime like from then on. And I watched, you know, obviously I watched Death Note. I watched Naruto. Funny enough, before I moved on to Shippuden, I started watching Boruto. I don't know why. I don't remember why I did that, but I did. So I was really confused when I saw Sai, and I'm like, is this who Sasuke turns into? But yeah, no, I reverted back to Catholicism after having been absent from the faith in 2021, I think. And you know, I still liked anime before that, and I still liked anime after that. So as far as like talking about anime from a Christian perspective, I mean, you can just look back to my first video. I saw that that Maki Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen in the manga is wrong, like is morally bad, and the story doesn't really do anything with that. The story doesn't treat her like a bad guy. They still treat her like a good guy, and I took issue with that. So I decided to tackle the subject with like from a Catholic perspective, and so, you know, the rest is history, I guess. As much as you can call that history. Let's play some Fire Emblem. I've been in this Omniel for way too long. I need to actually play the video game and not just mess around in menus. What do we got? We got a village in Firene. And another paralog. My, oh my. Okay. Let's see what this paralog is all about. Dark Ruins. That seems like it's from Awakening? I think it's from Awakening. It's been so long since I've played Awakening, I couldn't actually tell you. But yeah, chapter 17. You know, let's just go there. Let's do it. Begin chapter. Wait, emblem rings. Does anyone have a ring? Yes. Erica's ring. It gives you the rapier, as well as night and day, Lunar Brace, Sacred Twins, Twin Strike. I think I want to give that to Kagetsu. That probably makes the most sense. Yeah, remove Erica's ring. And we're going to give it to Kagetsu. That makes the most sense to me. Because Kagetsu has a difficult time killing. I don't know if mine got strength screwed or what, but that's how it is. While I love Marvel and DC stories, I criticize characters like Deadpool, Punisher, Harley Quinn, and Constantine. So true. I've actually been saying for a few years now that. Hold on. Let me see what's going on in the game. Oh, we're gonna fight at a port. Interesting. We've been fighting near water a lot. Oh, hey, cutscene. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've been saying for like maybe 5 years, not five, like maybe for like 2 years now. I've been saying that I could go 10 years without seeing Harley Quinn again, and it would not bother me. I would be thrilled to have 10 years without Harley Quinn or the Joker. I'm so tired of this too. But also, yeah, they're just, you know, it's fun to read about them sometimes, you know, as entertainment. But beyond that, I don't know, the story don't really have morals to them. Not even like themes or messaging. Some of them do. Some Deadpool stories have theme or messaging. Same thing with Harley Quinn, but like a good chunk of them just don't. Or the themes are bad, you know? Or the morals are bad. Like Birds of Prey. What the heck even is Birds of Prey? The second Harley Quinn, like the Harley Quinn movie. Like what was that? These two.
違うわ。私たちはここに来たばかりよ。あなたたちがフィレン。はい。どうして私たちがここに来る？村に火をつけているの。ソンブル側であるあなたたちが。それをグリ。どういう言いなさい。確かに俺はこの襲撃。そう。あなたですわ。今こうして村が燃え。
Oh, that's crazy. Crazy work. Oh my goodness, they're all here. Oh no.
遅れてしまいす。マロ。ベイル様。いただいたご。皆殺しって。戻ってる。ベイル様。ここからはこの通り。ベイル様はな、今回の襲撃もう一人。これは
Why would you do that? Why would you give away the secret? We should be discerning and not boycotting. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. If they do it enough, I feel like you can boycott. I'm boycotting Nintendo. Kind of. But as you can see by the content of the screen. Like, you know, if they do it enough, you know, I haven't watched a Deadpool, like a piece of Deadpool media in forever. 邪竜の娘としてソンブル様に一体な簡単なことそうすれば神竜あなたのその上バカ母さんを殺すベイルだけれど彼女自身よかったですわねベイル Oh, don't make me feel more, like even worse for me. I already sympathize. Come here. Come to my army. Oh man. Oh man. And the lack of budget killed the scene. We need to kill these people. They all have emblems. They all have emblem rings, don't they? Oh no. Give me back my cool outfit. I like my cool outfit. Oh, she's like got a split personality, and they awaken the evil one whenever they want without her consent. She's also the main character's sister. No, she's good. She's good. Don't turn on her. Don't turn on her. She's good. She just has that evil side that they keep awakening against her will. Like, it's not her fault. She's okay. She's a good, nice, wholesome character, and I want her in my army. They've been doing this the whole game too. Anakin Skywalker. Let's see, we have fire tiles. Interesting. Oh no! Oh, they're oh my goodness, they're puppeteering around their dad.
私の作る異形でも戦いの邪魔にななんてことこれは罰ですよ私レスタン大教会ではよくも指輪を奪ってくれましたね
Man, I'm actually getting into this. I didn't think that the
あなたにはこの指輪を本当はあなたの娘に取られてしまったので
The Sage Lord, that would be that'd be Sigurd?
承知した戦えというこんなことこれがどれだけ酷なことかあなたにはわからないんですかわかりませんこんなに楽しいことありませんからあなたたちこそわかっていますかしかも
I have 7 because I have the DLC.
どちらが勝つのか楽しみですね。さあ、思う存分殺し合いましょ
う。Okay. Unit selection. Interesting. I've got a pretty good selection here. Small spaces. Let me look at the map. It's a pretty packed map. We have Marnie with Roy. That's not a problem. Marnie, it has no resistance whatsoever because of her Armor Knight status. Yeah, she's got 11 resistance. She gets one rounded. And then Mobier has Micaiah, so he can heal. Oh, they can all heal. That's a problem. He still has his Flame Lance. And then Hyacinth has Leaf. Vale has Marth. Zephyr has Sigurd, and there's one more I haven't seen. Gris and Celica. Gris and Celica are the closest to me, followed by Marnie and Roy, and then Mauvier moves faster, so we'll probably arrive at the same time. These two are a package deal. I don't want to split my forces up by going on either side of this windmill, but I will split my forces up in order to tackle Gris and then Marnie and Mobier. We need a sword fighter to deal with the swordies. We need a mage to deal with Marnie. I think I'm bringing Pandreo. Pandreo is probably the best bet for me. Jean is too weak. Gold Mary is too redundant. So the spaces should go something like this. They use magic attack, but they also have low resistance. Actually, no, dude. Mavier has a bunch of resistance because he gets 5 from Celica. But he's just generally tanky. He's just hard to take down in general. We need somebody with a nuke. And it looks like that nuke might have to be Louis, but we're going to have to protect him. That or Amber. We might need 2 nukes though because he has 2 health bars. Same thing with Marnie. It looks like all of the hounds have 2 nukes. Except probably for Vale, who might have more. No, Vale also just has 2. And Vale She's Fell Child. She has really high resistance, so we're gonna have to be dealing physical damage to her. And yet, what does she wield? She wields a sword, the rapier, which means it deals with armor knights fairly easily. She also has 2 range if she needs it, and it looks like she moves. I have a Death Note question. Do you feel bad for Light because he was a good person before getting the Death Note? Or do you think it only allowed him, the evil that was already in him, to come out? So do you think like money and power makes people evil? You think it only shows that? I think it's a mix of both. So like, the Death Note was a corrupting influence in Light's life, and yet he was the one that made the choice to use such overwhelming power and to continue using it to be somebody that he was never meant to be. So I would say that it's mostly Light's fault, but you can't place stumbling blocks in front of people. You can't put temptations in front of people and then blame them wholeheartedly for accepting that temptation. Anakin redeemed himself in Return of the Jedi. Spoilers? I don't watch Star Wars. I watched the first Star Wars, that's it. Like the first one that came out. Okay, so Aliar is promoted. He can be the sword unit for this side. And then Kagutsu can be the sword unit. I'm gonna have to give him some sort of rapier or something to deal with the armor knight. But honestly, yeah, no, this, yeah, I'm gonna have to send in both Aliar and Kagutsu, and someone else can take care of the armor knight, probably Mage. I'm going to send. I need to split my healers up evenly because I have 3 healers, so I guess I can't really split them evenly. Marin is going on the left. Oh, Rosado's joined us. I mean, if that case, I could just. In that case, I could just select Hortensia. That'll be good. We have 4 healers now. So Hortensia and Ivy will be healers here. Who should I send in with Theodore? We probably want to take care of Grist quickly because he's really just separated from the rest of the map. And as much as I can, I want to send all my flyers with Grist so that they have no trouble crossing over through the water. Because there's not really like a whole lot of advantage for flyers on this side of the map. So I'm gonna send in Marin. Yeah. Okay, ground units. That's my take. Yeah, ground units, and then Theodore. And then everyone else goes on the left side. Now I need to equip them. Inventory. Ivy has 1 use of mend, so she needs to trade it in to get rid of it. Let's see if there's any staves that we can use. Yep, she can take 1. Then Citrine has 12 uses of mend and 8 uses of physic. That's good. Ivy has with a warp staff as well, which is good for transporting people like Theodore. And then Hortensia has nothing. I should give her stuff. I'm gonna give her a mend staff, a physics staff, and then I'm gonna give her some offense as well. They all have Elfire. I'm gonna have to buy her stuff. That's fine. I'm gonna save just in case my power goes out. I don't want to have to redo all this thinking. Somniel, Armory, buy. And we're gonna buy Hortensia, Elthunder, and Elfire. And then what does Fracture do? Fracture, it can break foes. Good. And then we're gonna buy some stuff for Pandreo as well, because Elfire is great and all, and he has a mend staff that works. But I want to buy an Elf Surge for him just in case. That might come in handy. So swap spaces. Yeah, Hortensia and Ivy are gonna go this way, alongside Theodol, Chloe, and Pondreo. And then no, Pondreo needs to go this way though. This is tough. We have 6 units overall. Why can't I split them evenly? Because I need Pondreo on the other side. But Marin isn't going to be good against the slew of armor knights that have like a bunch of defense. Though, she doesn't need to be. And in fact, because of her high resistance, I'm pretty sure she has high resistance, right? No, she has neither good resistance nor good defense. She wouldn't survive a round against Gris. However, he is, what, 20 defense? I'm scared that that says base value. And she has 26 attack. She won't be good against him. I need a powerhouse. Chloe's not going to cut it. Neither is Alchrist. So I need to sacrifice some of my firepower in order to bring Pondreo along. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't want to sacrifice anyone though. But I guess I'll send Aliar there then. Like, I don't really have much of a choice now, do I? Let's check chat. Okay, for some reason I've always loved Light as a character because I empathize with him and hoped he could have overcome his flaws and become a better person. Yeah, I like Light well enough. He's an interesting character. I have to stop myself from mentioning him in videos all the time because I like him so much. Man. Okay, which of you has better resistance? Aliar. That settles it. And then let's check the inventories one more time. Aliar has no healing. Is there anyone that's not fighting that I can take the healing from? That'd be Zelkov. Chloe has healing. The healers don't really need healing of their own. Karuta has healing. Alchrist has healing. Marin is healing. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna see if there's any staves that we can buy. Restore, rewarp, Illume, freeze, prevents foes from moving. I don't know. Silence, yes. And one of the mages that goes along this way is gonna use that, and it's going to be Hortensia. We can trade her fracture for silence. Watch, they're gonna like announce some plot twist that totally destroys mine. Oh, never mind. Cool. Alright, Aliar's going this way. We're gonna send him in. Wow, they take no damage. These guys have ridiculous defense. Ooh, that's a serious lag. And then I'm gonna dance her. And then send her in further. To take this guy out. Dang, man, I wish there was some sort of magic spell. Now Alchrist can't do anything. Hellfire. Take him out. And then everyone else go this way. And mend her. I wonder who has that range. What? What does he have? Fortify. Let's not fortify then. Recover, Seraphim, and he can engage. That's a problem. Let's be honest, Light was right. Criminals do get off a bit easy. Well, some of them do, but I don't think that Light was really all that considerate about like the situation of the penitential systems in Japan. And a lot of the time, people get falsely accused too. Frankly, Death Note would work better if it wasn't set in Japan. I'm gonna have him dodge tank. Dodge tank with the Wodao. Have Louis there as backup. And then same thing with Saline and Fagato. Oh, that's frustrating. And then Amber will be here as well. I want to bait them first. Gris moves. Gosh darn it, Gris moves. No. That's ridiculous. Crazy work. He hit an 8%? What? Okay. I'm gonna skip this turn. Because we have to go back already on turn 1. You love to see it, don't you? Okay. Ivy attacked. Targets awaited, so yeah, it was really like Citrine needs to heal. She is Physic. Really? Really? Man, Physic is weak in this game. There we go. Now Chloe can survive a round. We can avoid getting just outright nuked. There we go. Now she survives. She doesn't like that damage, but she survives. It's also good that he goes after my units quickly enough, because that means I can avoid a bunch of other nonsense. So Hortensia is going to silence Gris. Now he can't attack. Huh? You've been silenced. Okay. What about engaging? Torrential Roar. Probably be good to do this. Really? Interesting. Well, she's not gonna die to the flames, so let's do it. Now, he can't do anything. He can't move. I'm gonna have Algrist attack from this side with a longbow. Actually, I'm just gonna have him engage. Attack with the Fail Knot. Fail Knot has... What's Fail Knot's range? Range is 2 to 3, so I can do it from outside of damage. From outside of his range. Get a crit, come on. That's unfortunate. I love the Joker as a villain. Talking to you is like talking to a long lost friend. You were one of the few people who I'd like to meet in person. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. I want to save Aliar for the end. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, I figure she can't really do anything. Maybe I need to warp in someone that can actually damage him. Like Louis. I don't know, but he's been silenced. I don't see... I don't see how he can still damage you. I don't think I can afford to waste a turn figuring that out, like whether or not he can still damage you. I think maybe my best bet might actually just be engage and then Astral Storm. That does nothing to him? The killer bow does nothing to him? Why is he so tanky? Okay. I'll call doubles then. And I put them outside of his range because I'm a genius. I'm so stupid. Okay. So Aliar, Silverfang. What happens if I try to engage? And I use all for one. He would deal... Let's see, that's 12. That's not enough. And Saline can't do anything either. Wow, I'm already stuck. I might need Amber after all. This is terrible news. Okay, well, at least I can finish him with this. And then Amber can move. I think that's the play. It has to be. And I think Amber goes this way. Engage. Houses unite and take him out. Let's go. Oh, get out of here, you freakazoid. Hey, we got the baloney tone. Send a convoy. We'll give it to someone else later. That's wonderful. And now these guys are no longer a problem, and we can just ignore them. Now we get to deal with these other guys, which are a problem. Oop, can't mess with the Komodo dragon over there. Let's get Marin in the action. And then get Fondreo in with the L Surge. So 26 in his first. Hit him with the Wodo. Let's go. Too goated, too good. He's just too good at this game, Chad. And by he, I mean me. Alright, now I can focus all of my units on all the other stuff. Ruh-roh. It's a good thing I called those doubles, huh? Would have been real nasty if I didn't. It is still kind of nasty even though I did. Who to take out? None of these guys get one shot by it. And granted, this might just be like bad unit selection on my end. Raging Storm. And then take another action. I use combat arts again. Nope. I guess I could give it to Hortensia. Come on, crit. Oh, never mind. He just got. He's still out. I was AFK. What were you people talking about? Oh, just, I don't know, yapping. I guess we're just playing the game. Man. Okay, good. Aliar can deal with him. Thanks to Lucina. Deal with him before he attacks. And then... Come on, Ulcris, please crit, man. I did not crit. Gosh darn. Who are you people capable of going after? Okay. Seedle cannot help you there, but he doesn't have to. There we go. Alright, now everyone except for Ulcris is safe. I'll add a Venus Sucker right here. And I'll mend the one that's currently in danger. So I'd say that was a pretty successful cleanup operation. Afterward, it started on Ulcris versus the enemy. How much damage did they do? A lot. Interesting. Can I spam dancers? I can spam dancers. Look at that. Hortensia can't really hurt this guy. Yeah, not good. She needs healing. So Hortensia, mend Chloe. Then afterwards, Chloe can take care of this guy. There we go. Very good level up too. And now this side of the map is taken care of. And this side of the map isn't really... Oh, dude, I thought that was Citrine for a second. I'm like, why was she taken? How was she taken? This Komodo dragon guy is really annoying. That fire breath ignores defense. It's got a healer next to it too. I mean, what am I supposed to do against that? What happens if I engage? Great Ether doesn't do anything. I need to move one step further. And who has warp? No, nobody here. I don't mean to debate with you, but when you think about it, light is more forgiven than the government, because the government will kill you without thinking about the reason why you committed a crime. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, but I mean, light doesn't really do that either now, does he? Like, he just sees names and writes them on a list. And especially in the second part of Death Note, when he's no longer like the main guy writing names, he delegates that task to Mikami. I don't think that Mikami cares all that much about why people committed crimes. I wish I knew how much damage he would do to Louis. But I suppose I'm not gonna know that for a while. I don't want to anger Marnie's platoon yet. Even if I could theoretically just dodge tank all of it. I'm gonna have the team hide in the woods for a bit. Though given the gigantic Komodo dragon in the room, that might not be the best idea. I guess we'll see. I'll start moving Aliar down, because Aliar was supposed to, initially, in the first draft of the plan, he was supposed to be down there. 33. My goodness. Let's go. Nice job. Is Marnie's entire platoon moving? No, just those guys. Okay. We're gonna physic Louis. Then I wanted to step out of the fire. Engage. As in Great Ether. Hold on. No, I can't do that. I need... Who has Physic? Hortensia. Theodore can only take her a little further. But we'll see how far we can take her. Dude, she's just out of range. I think, can't Amber, he can pivot. Everyone's in the way. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. I'm gonna waste a reuse. I wasted 2 reuses, gosh darn it. Okay. So, Hortensia, I want her to be able to move again. Move it over where Aliar is. 2 spots down. And then pivot. I'm an idiot. Oh no. Dang. Alright, I just need him to hold out for 1 more turn then. Dang, that did nothing for me. Nice job, Marin. These foes have a lot of power. And then get Kagetsu in there. Now you have to deal with this archer. Is there anyone aside from the archer? No, we're safe. Heck, I could probably. Oh, y'all are talking a bit much for me to keep up with. Let me see. Let me go back through the chat. It explains that Light gave mercy to criminals. I actually didn't know that. It would be more accurate to say that Light had issues that made him predisposed to evil. The Death Note was just speeding up the process or ruining any chance he had to fix it. Yeah, I would say so. We talked about this in my theology class. Retributive punishment should be done with the goal of protecting others, not an excuse to inflict harm or to go beyond what is sufficient. Light might have had good intentions but at the beginning, but he lost the plot once he killed people simply for standing against them. Yeah. Yeah, like L, for example. Like L is the prime example of this. Some people are predisposed to evil, and some people had their reasons on why they turn evil. Take Megatron for Transformers as Transformers 1 as an example. I haven't watched Transformers 1. I need to watch more movies. I'll just send in Chloe. Finish the job. Use that dual katana. I love the style of the dual katana. I think it looks really cool. We'll move Walkers here. I'm standing in the fire. Burn a little bit, why not? This coward lizard. This coward loser lizard. Please miss. Good. Opens him up to Marin. And then they heal him. Whoa. Oh, that's no bueno. Okay, good. Alright, we're back to being bueno. Please no more. Thank you. Oh, I put Hortensio right in that fire. Oh, but she's a flyer, right? Dude, he's at 2 HP. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I'm no longer concerned with the range of this guy. I'm concerned with the range of that guy. Staff. Physic. Come on, Louis, hold out. He can hold out one more turn. Just one more turn. That's all I need. Engage. Great Ether. Irvin. Just hang on, man. Then I gotta be careful with Marnie, but it looks like none of them can really do anything. Wodo. I think I could probably afford to engage here. Twin strike with the rapier. Yep, that's about right. Sick. You'll love to see it. I think that style looks good on him. If Great Ether fails, I don't know what to do. At that point, it's just like a full-on rescue operation to get him the heck out of there. And I'll send in Amber to take care of the Komodo dragon. I think that might legit be the only play I can really do here. Please survive. Is he just out of range enough? What are you doing? What are you doing, gang? That's cute, but like, what are you doing? Andre just has the power of God and enemy on his side. So true. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. I don't know if he hit. Please hit. Okay, good. And he survived with enough HP to deal a serious blow to this dragon. Or worm, I guess. I forgot. Dragons are endgame monsters. You can't have a. You can't call something a dragon if it's not in the endgame. Man. Did she attack it? Not without it attacking back, and pretty badly at that. Seattle's kind of useless right now, I guess. Except for... Yeah, not even that. You know what? We can do this. And then... Get her out of there. She deals enough damage to take him out after Louis takes care of him. Knowing that Louis is also going to have to suffer a bit of damage from the next one. And I presume that their strength is more or less the same. Their attack power is 33 equally, yep. And then the worm is down. Y'all are having a lively discussion over there in the chat. It's wonderful to see. And did I engage? No, there's no point in engaging now. I should probably save that for the fight with Bale. Everyone gets to go down here and actually fight Marnie. Unfortunately, Pandreo can't do it on his own, and I didn't think to give him an Armor Slayer. Aliar has the Armor Slayer. Send Hortensia over here. Pivot with her. That's too much damage. She's probably going to activate Roy's ability instantly. There also is a Lancer Reaver, so I could have sent in an Axe User, but frankly, that doesn't matter, because she has what's essentially... If she has an axe, she has a sword, she has another axe, it's magic. Marnie has incredible physical attack. And her generals are perfectly positioned too, I can't deal with them. Ugh, I need to stall another turn. Will he survive? I wonder. I'm just gonna throw this out there, you know, let's see what happens to him. Is avoidance changed at all? No. Let's do it and see what happens. Oh, 14? Sweet. I don't know what changed, but sweet. Yeah, just gonna use the Young Lion. How much damage does that do? 22? Not bad. Oh, come on, dodge. Of course, of course. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's yeah, I should have figured. I said they were a package deal. Oh my goodness, everyone's on the move. Oh no. Oh. This is terrible. I did not anticipate that at all. I can attack Marnie. Just don't know that would do anything. Seattle's too far behind to be effective at anything. Get out. Get out. Get out of there. Leave. Everyone needs to leave now. Dude, really? Okay. How much can Amber do against her? Not great, not much. And then there's the matter of this Armor Knight just doing whatever he wants. I can wear her down with poison. Not that it'll do anything, though. Shield Gambit. First range, long range attack. First long range attacks do no damage. No, I need attack. And I'll go with the Killer Lance for this. I need to go all out on her. Yes? Okay, okay. That's like okay damage. It's not great, but it's okay damage. And if I use L Surge... No. Gosh darn it. This strategy might have been all wrong. I might have needed to turtle a lot more. I don't see how these guys survive next turn. Dang it. This sucks. I mean, I guess. I don't think that's gonna do much for him though. That's fine. She has the woods. And Aliar. Just the Armor Slayer. Okay. Well, it breaks him, I'm pretty sure. It does break him. Gosh darn it. Oh no. Oh, everyone's gonna die. Gosh darn. If only I could send in Louis. He's dead. Gosh darn it, bro. Okay. I need to redo that entire turn. Just back out. Just back out of the conflict. There we go. And then yeah, literally just survive. Andrea needs to get out, and frankly, Marin can't really do anything. Okay, try to take out the healer, I guess. Then she gets attacked, so she has no defense. And then everyone else. Where can I move? Nowhere. That's where. Because how does warp work exactly? It has to warp people that are next to you. I think it might be best to warp Alchrist out of there. And then get Louis to this corner over here. Give him a spear so he can defend himself. Put Alchrist over here and warp him out of here. I'm legit safety warping. Like, that's all I can do. Well, we can drive this way. Fly this way. I don't know why I say drive. Fun fact, once my friend looked over my Awakening unit stats, and she was appalled how little Crom had late game because I used them sparingly to avoid game overs. That's funny. That is, yeah, that's an easy noob trap. I think we've all done that. Okay, I'm gonna try to bait Marnie. I want to see if this works. I'm gonna use Shield Camp though, and we'll see what happens. No, didn't work. Miss, please. Good. Alright, he survives. Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah, crit him. Perfect. Alright, crisis averted. Oh, really? That's just petty. That is just petty. Run through. What does that do? Yeah, the problem is that big hulking worm. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's so not good. I couldn't retreat well enough, and now I can't retreat anymore. Marnie's chipping away at him too. Attack and move through foe. He doesn't survive a round of combat though. I mean, I guess if he crits. Let's try it. Nope. Yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. I don't know if it feels like the game sort of tricks you. Let's try to get everyone that's in danger out of danger first, which is not an easy feat. Especially as Mauvier covers so much ground, my goodness. I just have to fight him. And there's no fighting him. Can I even do anything? He has absurd resistance, absurd strength. Literally, how do you fight him? I know how. This is really just a stalling tactic. Now, if only. Okay, let's look at what can happen here. You can use Shine and deal 29 magic. 29 magic. If he doubles, she's dead. If that doesn't happen, then it doesn't. Can't do anything against him. He's too tanky. So Louis should just serve to stall, I guess. Except that I put him in range because I'm an idiot. He's in Mavier's range because I'm stupid. But I can deal with stupid. I can deal with being stupid if I just do Astra Storm. I'm sorry, call double living. I might have to replay this entire map. My favorite campaign in the Fire Emblem games is the Bill and Three Houses. Really? Interesting. That was my least favorite, actually. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was... I felt it was unfinished. It felt a little rushed. Lower chapter count, the cinematics felt a little weird. Maybe that's just me, though. I might have to replay this entire map, because, like, what is there even for me to do against Mauvier? Like, my guy's still struggling with Marnie over here. Like, he needs healing and he can't get it. Zero damage. Why? Are you kidding me? And I have to risk counterattack? Poison Gambit. Iron Great Lance. I guess, man. Only smashing there did something. Then there's these Cavaliers who have 6 movement range. They can go wherever they want. That better not hit, bro. That better not hit, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then Hortensia needs to hide back here. And Physic. Honestly, I think Louis is more valuable than Chloe if it really comes down to it. And Alchrist can't really do anything from here. I played this terribly. How much damage do they do? 18, and can't test the other one, can I? I can. 18. So she survives. But only if Marnie doesn't go after her. Which she very well could. Somebody's gonna die. And I might have to just give up. I have to like end the stream sooner. Louis dies because this map is BS. Oh my goodness, bro. Alright. I have to replay the entire map. Let's see how bad it gets though. It also just kills Chloe. Got it. And then Seriously, you set up the clones so that Mulvier targets the clones, and then he doesn't target the clones. And then the reinforcements come anyway, and then Hyacinth shows up with a Veil like two turns later. Like, it's impossible. The way I went about this chapter just wasn't going to cut it, because, like, I thought, you know, I could just send my forces over here, and then deal with Marnie, but no, it turns out when you attack Marnie, when you, like, get in range of Marnie, everyone starts moving. I don't know if it was Marnie getting attacked, or if it was a turn count thing. But everyone except for Zephia starts moving the instant that I entered into combat with Marnie. Everyone, dude. Like, Mauvier moved, Hyacinth moved, Vale moved. And so, while I was just trying to do like a quick little side mission over here, everyone converged on Louis and I couldn't get him out. So because of that, this chapter is basically, like, I'm soft locked. There's no way I can beat this chapter as it stands. Because there's no way I can pull out a victory without losing the entirety of my army in the process. So, given that, I'm just gonna... No, not in turn... Oh. Uh-oh. Or tense hit. Sure. Sure, you know what? Let's see how bad it gets. Citrine dead. Everyone is dead. Everyone is dead, bro. Damn, bro. Everyone is dead. Nothing matters. Everyone is dead. This level up means nothing to me. That's crazy. It's also crazy that Kagetsu's having better performance now that I decided to quit the game, instead of before when I actually needed him to perform well. How do I quit this without accidentally saving? System. Quit. Return to title. Alright, gang. Shut up.
Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, well, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Unfortunately, did not quite turn out as I planned. I'll try better next time and see if I actually succeed. Alright, gang. Thanks for showing up. If you weren't here before, I mentioned that I'm postponing the... Gosh darn it, video game. I mentioned that I am postponing the Demon Slayer video indefinitely. I want to get it out before Infinity Castle, but I don't even know if that's possible anymore. So, yeah, I'm postponing it indefinitely. I might even take like an extra week off of making videos just because I need time to make up, like write a script for whatever video was gonna follow the Demon Slayer video that's now getting pumped out first. So, yeah, that's the situation. All right, gang, thanks for being here. God bless you, God love you, and I hope you have a good night and a good rest of your week.